No, it's much better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I never know how to set up the sound. Most of the time when I like try to set up everything for the stream, the main problem comes from sound most of the time. And I don't know, I was surprised today because yeah, it worked at the first time. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. But how's it going? Oh, Peanut B, how are you? Very good quality of your voice. Thank you very much. All right, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm pretty rusty, so it's only gonna be a ballpoint pen, which is like almost over. And yeah, maybe next time I'm gonna go for like a brush pen stream. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit complicated this time, so I'm only gonna go for ballpoint pen today. Hope you don't mind. Or maybe pilot pen at some point. We'll see. This is so nice. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. You draw every day? Yeah, every day. I don't publish every day, but yeah, I draw every day. And yeah, we're just gonna warm up a bit today. I mean, for now, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we go with this. But yeah, as you know, maybe it's the first time for some of you, but yeah, just feel free to, I don't know, ask questions or talk to each other. It's always good to see that you guys can, like, I don't know, be there, chill, watch me draw, and like talk to each other. Do you draw every day? Yeah, I said. How rusty though? I don't know. You know, I feel kind of nervous. You know, from like going live, drawing in front of you. So I don't know if you like when I have the paper tilted this way or you prefer it straight. But yeah, it feels kind of, you know, not scary, but you know, it's like a little bit more pressure on me. So I kind of got used to it when I did it like more regularly. And yeah, I mean, I just have to go back to it. It's gonna be fine, but for now I feel kind of rusty. Ballpoint pen is magic, yeah. Yeah, ballpoint pen is definitely my go-to medium. And yeah, as I was saying in one of my posts, it feels like so much easier after I spent like a few days drawing only with a brush pen. So yeah, this is gonna be my go-to for today. Hope you don't mind. I mean, like, why do you say rusty? Have you not drawn it in a while? Yeah, I've drawn mostly every day, but it's like I'm not used to draw in front of you guys anymore. And yeah, I felt less comfortable than, you know, last stream I did. So I'm kind of rusty in this way. But yeah, I still draw every day, so should be fine. Do you have any tips when you want to draw but you're in a bad mood? Ah, good question. I would say go for something you know how to draw, like something really easy for you. And I mean, that's what I do. And it creates some kind of satisfaction, you know? And yeah, at first, it creates some satisfaction and it helps me get out of the bad mood, if it makes sense. Because I'm like, oh, okay, I'm pretty satisfied of what I just drew. So yeah, let's keep going. Maybe make it a little bit harder, or maybe just like keep it simple and enjoying the final result, you know? I don't know why I wanted to add a mustache to this guy. But yeah, you shouldn't feel bad of being in a bad mood and not being able to be satisfied of what you can draw. Like, yeah, it happens to everybody, so don't have to feel bad. And also, yeah, you don't have to feel bad for not drawing for a few days, for example. Maybe you'll start drawing and then come back and feel better and get better in some kind of way. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm just like randomly drawing here so I can warm up because I didn't really draw a lot before the stream. I was like working and setting everything up, so Jungi didn't stream this week. I miss him already. Yeah. And it's funny by the way, because I watch his streams sometimes and I always see you like trolling in the chat. It's really funny. But yeah, his streams are like so instructional. I don't know. I mean, you can learn so much from those streams. What did you see me say? I don't know. I remember you talked about like a Russian submarine or something. I don't know. Thanks for that. I draw every day, but I don't really have finished drawing at the end of the day. Thanks for that. Yeah, I have a lot of unfinished drawings too. I can show you them later if you want. But yeah, or I just leave them on the side because I don't think I can like make something good out of it. So I just leave them, but it feels like it doesn't really matter because it's still like a training, you know. Didn't finish it, but you acquired some experience from it. Even if it's like a small experience, you acquired something from it, so I don't think it really matters. I wouldn't say trolling, just crack jokes most of the time. Yeah, true. I guess we're holding on Kim Jong-il's train. Yeah, true. I see you a lot. Yeah, he's always in the chat, cracking jokes. I hope you guys can see well. I'm gonna put this in the middle of the screen maybe. It's gonna be better. I remember you from this stream too. All right. Oops. Yeah, see why I'm telling you I feel rusty? Yeah, I wouldn't do this kind of mistake because here, for example, it's not in the same perspective. I was about to draw a box here, and perspective wouldn't fit if I like kept going this way. So that's why I did like this line this way. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm gonna try to finish it and then explain. Huh. Yeah, maybe this way. Yeah. Fixing mistakes, very important. I don't know if you guys remember where, yeah, but it's not that yeah, like not that I draw perfectly, but I'm just trying to stay aware of what I'm doing. And as soon as I see me like going the wrong way, I try to fix what I was doing. Yeah. And for that, I'm just taking my time. Let's read the chat. I'm on the Willy Deep train. He's his own dude with his own awesome style. Thank you very much. But yeah, Junkie was joking. He wanted a Russian nuke submarine, so I said I have an agent who could get him one. Mo Ward, huh? Yeah. Sorry, it's not that I can't read, but I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have like a hard time seeing what I'm reading. I always start with rough sketch, like chicken scratch, using a pencil. How do you do? How do you draw? Like using your a pen? I don't know. I'm just taking my time, trying things, and fixing when I go the wrong way, if it makes sense. And also, you know, it's all about muscle memory and visual library. I don't know. I feel like I talk about this a lot, so maybe you already know what I think about it, or maybe I can explain. Yeah, okay, this is pretty bad, but it's just a warm up. Gonna go a little bit faster. How was the feeling of being shared by Kim Jong-il's Instagram? Oh, it was actually amazing. It was amazing, but at the same time, I was like, okay, yeah, just chill out. I mean, I feel like he knows who I am a little bit more than before that, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm, I don't know, ready to like sit next to him, if it makes sense. Obviously, I don't have his level or mastery, but I don't know. I feel like I have so much to learn before being able to say that. Yeah, I can talk with him about drawing, or I don't know. I don't know. Be in an event next to him. I don't know. Yeah. So it's like just a small milestone, which is incredible, but at the same time, it's yeah. Just keep my feet on the floor, on the ground. It makes sense. My dude, how are you, Edry? We're just warming up for now. And chilling with each other. I usually listen to music when I draw, but I don't know if no. Obviously I can't. There are people like us, and there are people like that one dude on Jungie stream who basically spam so much. The translator, she would check the DMs of these dudes drawing. Sorry, I didn't get. Wait. There are people like Cuss, then there are people like that one dude on Jungie's stream who basically spammed so much the translator told he would check the DMs of these dudes destroying. The kid kept spamming because apparently he wanted feedback from King Jong-gi himself. No way. And apparently it worked, right? Is it what you're saying? They said they would check it out, but I doubt they would. I feel bad for them. They can just time him out, but they just deal with him. Remember that actually happened. Wow, that was. When was it? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I feel so bad for them too. Like 2 weeks ago, I think one of those streams. Uh, what time is it on where you live? 10:28 here. It's 4:28 p.m. I live in Paris, so I mean he was just 14, but still, he just kept spamming Jungi to actually check his Insta's DM. Like what? Yeah. Plus, I can imagine like Jungi has a ton of DMs. I don't know, maybe not, but might also be annoying for him to go. Yeah, there's no chance he did it afterward. I hope it's not too late or too early where you are. I had to pick an hour. Like, I mean, it's Sunday, so I was like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna like try to make it not too early for. I mean, I think it's pretty early in the west coast of the US. But for Europe, it's the afternoon. West coast is like, I mean, East coast, sorry, is like morning. And Asia is like almost night, I think. Do you ever draw with reference in front of you or always using memory? It depends, it depends. But when I warm up, I like drawing with just going with the flow, you know? Like from memory to yeah, train my memory and I don't know, mental library, if it makes sense. Like remembering every processes or any given pose or angle. And stuff like this happen all the time. Like once a while ago, these YouTube spam bots just invaded Jungi's stream. If you report them, they won't leave. They were more bot messages than viewers. 10:30 a.m. on the East Coast. Perfect. Okay, cool. Our time zones are amazing. Yeah. Why do you say that? Hmm. And these bots had hot girl images on them, and these bots would just copy paste the real viewer messages. Jungi even laughed about it. Yeah. Maybe this stream is the place to be. I don't watch it every day. I mean, all the time. I just watch it here and then. But still, I see Peanut B in the chat. 5 p.m. reporting in. Okay. Are you like in Europe or I don't know? 5 p.m. Because what? You mean 4:30, right? I mean, how is it possible that we only have like 30 minutes difference? Can you guys see? Yeah. Moscow. I'm here for the nuclear submarine business. Yeah. How is the nuclear submarine business going? Did you get like your order from Kim Jong-il? Or from Peanut B? He's from the future. Yeah, talking about future, I was watching like a TV show called Dark. It's a German one. I don't know if you heard about it, but it was like, yeah, really good. It's about like time travels and those effects. Pretty interesting. I hear that's a wild show. Yeah, I really liked it. Mm. Mr. Koala, okay. I get it. Ich bin aus der Zukunft. Where can you watch it on Netflix? Yeah. But I didn't finish it. Not yet. Yeah, can you still see? Oh, yeah. It's fine. Ich spreche Deutsch, ist drawing sehr bad. I think, yeah, I understand a little bit of German. I get what you said. Like I speak German, but I draw really bad. I'm not mistaken. It's getting kind of late here, and I have to get up early tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye. Bye. Thank you for being here. Lemon P. Have a good night, and yeah, good luck for tomorrow. I don't know how you say drawing in German. Yeah, how you say drawing in German? Yeah, I don't know either. But guess you have to use Google Translate. Have you ever drawn on digital? Yes. And yeah, but mostly for work, and I don't know. I feel like I'm so bad at it. So like I have to draw the underline. It's not the same as on paper, so I don't know. I also like it, but I don't know. I feel like it takes a lot of more time than drawing on paper. On paper, I can go like straight to where I want to go, but I don't know. On digital, I feel like I have to like draw all the stages of the drawing. But yeah, I don't know. If you're interested in it, I could show you one day, or maybe on stream. I don't know if I have if I could like set everything up for it to be possible, but yeah, if you're interested in it, I could maybe. How long you've been drawing for? Sorry. I would say like a few years. Like when I was younger, I used to draw a lot, and then in middle high school, I kind of stopped drawing. And when I was like in college, I started drawing again, and then I discovered I don't know, Kim Jong-il's videos and everything, and then I started drawing more seriously, like in 2017, I would say. Yeah. Do you have any regrets? Not really, to be honest. I mean, I try to do things. I mean, I try to give everything I have when I do things. So when I fail, I wasn't. Maybe it's because I wasn't good enough. It's not because I didn't do all I had to do, you know. And like this, I don't have any regrets. I don't know if it makes sense. I regret going to school. I mean, just always drew, but I wish I studied way less and just drew all the time. Yeah, but you still have time. I don't know what you're doing, but why wouldn't you be able to get good now, you know? Okay, this is looking really bad. Just gonna switch. Okay, let's start again. Yeah, I mean, if you like, I don't know, I feel like regrets are really bad and not really useful. You know, what is done is done, so you can't really do much about it. And if I can't really do much about it, why should I bother myself with it, you know? First guy was super cool. Have you ever drawn anime? Love the end. The end. Which one? Oh, the first guy. Yeah. Yeah, first guy was cool, but not that much actually. It was pretty rough, you know. Have you drawn anime? Not. I was drawing like kind of manga. Yeah, some manga when I was younger, but I don't know. It kind of evolved as I grew. It doesn't look like not that much like mangas anymore, I guess. Um, all you can do is just work hard moving forward, man. Yeah, exactly. I know, but since I asked that question, I wanted to share my own answer. Yeah, sure. Feel free to share your answers and your point of views. But yeah, true. Jameson is right. Just move forward, because there's nothing you can do about it when it's done. Jameson Miller. Is it JB or am I mistaken? I don't know. I wish I could put some music on. I didn't really have time to work on it, but maybe for next time I'll be able to put some music without being like, yeah, without being striked and yeah, because the video, what was that? No, never mind. I thought you were someone from Instagram, but maybe I was wrong. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I think it's fine. Oh, you are? Okay, fine. Where the tiger at? Ah, the tiger's at. Yeah, okay. I'll try to draw one later. Oh, and also, I think it's gonna be a short stream today because I still have things to do. So probably gonna stop at in like 1 hour, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a tiger after that. I'm just warming up because the first time I like streamed, I was like, okay, I need to draw something really good first try, but I was so stressed. I just kept drawing, pretty simple things. Simple, I mean, but yeah, I feel like it's better to like just warm up, take my time to read the chat and everything, and then maybe if I feel like more comfortable, go like harder. This man because you seem to enjoy them. You do whatever makes you happy, man. This is your world. True, true, true. Yeah. Yeah, but I really like drawing tigers anyway, so yeah. Okay. Here I try to pay attention to like everything I started. That's why I need to take my time. Otherwise, I'm not able to think about multiple things at the same time. Like where this thing is plugged, plugged in. So I need to like create something that would make sense and make it more kind of realistic, even if like this doesn't really exist or anything. Kind of make it like logical, if it makes sense. I don't know if you guys can see. I should put it in the middle. I always forget. Okay, so let's say it's plugged here and here. So I need to like join those two wires, and at the same time not forgetting to like create the folds of the t-shirt. I don't know, the foldings. I don't know how to say that. Do you feel much free without critics about your work? For example, the aesthetic, or need to have a feedback to improve your art? Oh, good question. I would say I need both, but it doesn't really answer. I mean, I like doing what I want, so if I have critiques or not, I would do the same. But at the same time, critiques help you improve, and sometimes point at what's not really good or what could be improved. So I think it depends, and it depends on the time, maybe the person, and the way things are said, I guess. But so far, I only got, yeah, mostly good feedback. So I don't know. And yeah, even if it's like good feedbacks, I try not pay too much attention, but keep in mind that I still have a lot to learn. Even if I'm more and more happy of what I like can draw, but yeah, I try to keep in mind that I have a lot to learn. So you can do constructing character as it goes every time. Yeah, most of the time when I work without a reference. That's why I need to take my time more than if I had a reference, because if I have a reference, I just need to draw what I see, or like to reinterpret what I see. I don't know if it's a word in English. I mean to make it mine and then put it on paper my way. But it's easier than creating at the same time, which is what I'm doing here. And that's why you will see sometimes like drawings with very, very short hands or legs, because I feel like people who do that, and I used to do that a lot, and it still happens to me, it just looks like people were, rushing or in a hurry, and they just wanted to end it quick, if it makes sense, and then go from here and reach the end as fast as possible. And they end up drawing like very short arms or very short. Like I used to have this problem a lot in my old drawings. I can show you some, but at the end of the stream if you want. But yeah, most of the time I like construct things as I draw them, but at the same time I use my mental library, so I kind of do things instinctively sometimes, which helps. It's like a break, if it makes sense, because I stop thinking and I just do things as I know them. For example, this kind of hand, you would see it a lot in my drawings. And that's a process I've worked on a lot. And that I can do way more easily than any other hand. So when I draw this, I'm kind of breathing, having a break, if it makes sense. I don't know. It's not always the same, but I hope you get the point. I don't know, it feels like, being a sprinter and then sometimes slowing down a little bit, but still going, or no, being on a bike and stop cycling, but still going, without using the brakes. I don't know if it makes sense. I think it's too close or not enough centered here. But yeah, here it's too late. I was trying to read the chat at the same time, so I got distracted, but it's okay. Oops. I was about to do something that I would have regretted here, because I was about to continue the short like this, and forgetting to like create the fold. And even here, you know, I'm not sure I was supposed to see the side of his leg like this, but let's say like it's just like folded. It makes sense. I don't really like the pose, but I didn't really think about it beforehand, so yeah, not really good. Oops, like this, better. Okay. I think I'm feeling a little bit better now. Gonna add a few patches here and there. I like doing this sometimes, so I can like give an angle to a spot where there are no lines. You know, here's the shin, and I don't want to draw like a line here, so I just draw this so people know that it's curved, you know, and then I just go like this. Here a patch too. Is the chat frozen, or you're just not saying anything? Or you're just very quiet and watching? Is there anybody here? Yeah, just watching and enjoying morning coffee. Okay. We're just calm. Okay, it's alright. Yeah, it always feels a little bit weird to be here talking with no music in the background. But have you seen the great interview that THU has been putting out? I don't think so. I don't know what THU is actually. Trojan horse for the unicorn. No, I didn't. How was it? Oh, this finger should have been here because it's like bigger. I do this like this. Yeah, Tom Hanks knows what. Love saving. Private Ryan, by the way, big fan. Private Ryan. Oh, I think it's the movie. Okay, I don't know the name in English. That's why I was kind of confused. Bad joke fail? What do you mean? Maybe I missed something. Oh, Tom Hanks. Yo, it's really deep. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see your message. How are you? Do you have book project to sell for the future? Yeah. Yeah. I thought about releasing a sketchbook by the end of the year. So, yeah, gonna be tough, but it's not impossible. So, I feel like I just need to draw a lot. There you go. Um, yeah, so I can choose what I should put or not. And at the same time, it's pretty stressful because I don't want it to be like only my Instagram drawings. I really want it to be like at least 50% new drawings that you wouldn't have seen anywhere. So yeah, I'm trying to draw everywhere. Sorry, every day. And yeah, every time I post, like saving the best drawing for later. But yeah, really would like to release a sketchbook. How do you balance drawing a lot, practicing, and not getting burned out? Good question. I don't know. I feel it's kind of also because I like draw a lot, but not that much. I mean, if I go like for at least 4 hours, 2 hours a day, I'm happy. When I can do four, I just do it. But I also have a lot of work at the time, so I can't really do 4 hours a day. But yeah, only 2 hours is okay. And yes, this day after day after day. I mean, yeah, it's quite okay. And also, I try to draw pretty fast, so I can achieve not a big result, but yeah, learn a lot in a short period of time, if it makes sense. 100% new drawings. No. At least 50%, hopefully. Maybe 40, I don't know. And also, I would like to put like my old drawings also from, I mean, the best ones from 2018. I think some of them could be worth it. I don't know. Because as I improve, I get more and more, you know, tough or critique with my old drawings. So I don't know. Are you self-taught artist? Yeah, mostly. I don't know. Yeah, because nowadays you have YouTube and everything. So I don't know if you still can say that you are self-taught, but I never took any, you know, uh, art class or anything. I mostly just drew and learned from my mistakes. But yeah, for the book, I really would like to like show you something like that I'm really really proud of. I mean, I won't do it if I'm. I mean, I won't offer it to you if I'm not proud of it anyway. So, have you ever tried drawing backgrounds and perspective? I have, but I don't know. It takes so much time that I'd rather like put a lot of characters, so there's no room for a background than drawing background. I don't know, and I don't do that that often, so I'm not that good at drawing background, unfortunately. So I just put that on the side every time. But I know I should. Like I really want to, but yeah, I feel like I need to get better at so many things that I prioritize uh, anatomy and yeah, all that stuff. Uh, what artists are you most inspired by? Good one. Obviously Kim Jong Il. Um, but I also watch a lot of animes, and yeah, so Dragon Ball Z inspired me a lot with Akira Toriyama, and yeah, one of my favorite artists is also the guy from Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. I think his name is Katsuhiro Otomo or something. And yeah, I really really like his style. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Miyazaki, and also there are a lot of good artists on Instagram that inspire me a lot. So yeah. Dragon Ball Z. I haven't seen that in a year. Yeah, it's pretty old actually. I guess when you have solid perspective with objects and characters, you don't need much background. Empty space will go well. Yeah, that's what I also think. So I'm like, yeah, that's a good point because I feel like you can create the floor and the perspective of a room or an environment just by putting your characters in a certain way that you can guess like the direction of the floor. Okay, so we're done with this one. I don't know if it makes sense. What about Karl Kubinski? Yeah, he's very good too. Like he's kind of mind-blowing too. And yeah, I don't know. He's very good at painting too, which is impressive. But yeah, and also he's left-handed, which triggers me all the time when I see him drawing. Yeah, but yeah, he's one of those guys, you know, that I've discovered through Instagram, and that I'm really glad I did. Sorry. And yeah. But most of the Super Annie artists are, yeah, pretty good and good inspirations overall. So here's the tiger, Jay. Yeah, okay. That's good. Because, yeah, the nose was too close from the eye, so I had to redraw it a little bit further away. Oh. I don't know why I like giving this tiger a cigarette. I mean, it's not always the same tiger, but the design is pretty similar. And the tiger reminds me of Roosh on Instagram. I don't know this guy. Yeah, just remind me to go check it out at the end of the stream. Because I can't right now. I'm like using my phone to record. You have a clear image of what you're drawing in the start of, or you think of it during the process. I think I mostly think of it during the process, but as I was saying earlier, I can, you know, rely on my I don't know, sorry, I can rely on my visual library, but I call it visual library, but I don't really agree with this term. I've explained that a few times. But yeah, I'd rather call it like muscle memory library or process library, you know. Just like you start from a position and you know what you're gonna draw from this position, and then yeah, you just let your brain do the job, because you're so used to doing this that it just goes, you know, almost automatically. That's what I mean by mental I mean process library. Your smoke effect ROI is so rad. Oh, thank you. I don't really think of it, you know, when I do it. I just like give a shape, more or less, you know, how to say that, straight. Like this one is like pretty slow, but I like also sometimes, you know, giving it more pronounced angle, so you can feel like it goes out faster of his mouth. I don't know if it makes sense. Unconsciously, not really unconsciously tasty McDogo. It's just like yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe almost unconsciously. I try to, you know, put it in the right place. So I have to do this consciously, but at the same time, I don't really think of how I do it. I mostly think about where I do it, where I put it exactly, and yeah, more of the details of it, rather than like being worried or about drawing it the right way. I don't know if it makes sense. Like if it's something that I'm used to draw, I can think about how to add elements to this thing to make it different or more interesting than last time I drew it, you know. But when it's like the first time, or not the first time, but something that I don't draw that often, I have to focus on making this thing that I have in my mind looking like what it should look, you know. And instead of like making it more interesting. I don't know if it makes sense. As long as it reads to the viewer, right? Yeah, true. Exactly. Huh, I don't like what I did there. I mean, I feel like the arm is a little bit too long and the shoulder is a little bit too short. Let's see if I can fix this before it's too late. Not really convinced about what I did, but so you have a clear image of what you're drawing right now? Not really. I have like a basic shape. Like I want this guy to fit in a box that would look like, I don't know. Yeah, I can do this like this. Let's say you have like the thigh around here, but no, I don't really have the image, but I have the processes in mind. I don't know. Like I know I'm gonna draw the rest of the t-shirt with a few folds here and there. I like drawing the back, like making the back a little bit, you know, I don't know how to say that, but having the hips in front of the back of the back. I don't know. Well, just you're gonna have to deal with it with this explanation. So yeah, the back. Here the chord of the short. And that's something you see me do a lot, so that's why I don't really have to think about, you know, because I'm used to draw this. The tail over here, like this. Oops. Yeah. It was basically the shape that I can see before I draw, but I can't really like see the details. I just draw them as I go. Because I have an idea of the basic shape, but I don't have like a clear idea of the details. But as I know the basic shape and what's gonna be in this shape with my process library, I can feel it as I go, but I don't know it beforehand. I don't know if it's like clear to you. Oops, I was watching the chat. I don't know what I want to put in his hand. What time is it? Whoa, 5:30 almost. Okay. I'm gonna try to draw something cleaner, or maybe you want me to talk about something specific, or you want me to go like through all drawings and explain the process in details. I don't know. Do you have any questions? Because I think I'm gonna end the stream in like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. A little bit more if we're like still talking or anything, but yeah, feel free to tell me. Does the tiger character has a name yet? Not really, not at all. Not at all. But maybe I should give him a name. Because yeah, that's true. He comes back a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go with a pilot pen, but yeah, feel free to ask anything. I think it is helpful for me to just think about the overall drawing before making it. To think about where everything is located in details. Yeah, of course, it helps to think about it, but is it easy for you like to keep a clear image and put it on paper and make it stick to the paper? Because I can't really do it. I mean, for now at least. Ooh, there's no ink in this pen anymore. Not the good one. Well, didn't I just, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, but yeah, I just can't like keep the image that I have in mind on paper for too long. Like I can imagine it on paper, but it leaves as soon as I start drawing. So I just stopped relying on it, and I just like try to remember the process and put them when I need it. I don't know, for example, those Googles. Yeah, I'm pretty used to draw them at this point, so I don't really think. I mean, I do think, but I mostly think about my next step and the look that I want to give those Googles, and not really how to draw them. Yeah, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over, but yeah, that's just it. Why do you prefer ballpoint pen over fine liner, technical pen? I don't know. Maybe that's what I got used to, or also I don't know the feeling. Like I feel it's like almost like a pencil. Like you can go very slightly on the paper and you wouldn't see what you did. So when I'm not sure, I just go like very lightly on the paper, and I can have kind of an image of what it's gonna look like if I go a little bit harder on the pen, which can be really helpful sometimes when you're not sure of what you're drawing, if it makes sense. It's not easy, but that is good because it is challenging, and you'll be becoming more skillful. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, yeah, every method has its pros and cons, and as long as you work on it, you'll eventually get better, obviously. Yeah. But I don't know, it just doesn't really work for me now. But maybe that's just because I'm lazy, I don't know. Maybe it'll eventually work at some point. Oh, it's not centered. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, so yeah, here I kind of messed everything up because of the angle I gave to this stroke. It was supposed to be, I don't know, see like the direction of the goggles. I should have followed it, and instead of it I just went my way. I'm gonna try to fix it before it's too late once again. I think I can still fix it. Well, hello, Gabrielle. How are you? I always have a hard time drawing characters from above. Me Brazil. Good, and you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Um, if you draw robots, cybernetics, do you find it hard? Um, Not really. I mean, actually, no. I feel like it's easier because it doesn't really exist, and it doesn't have to respect any rules like anatomy or anything. You know, you can go like really the way you want to go. So I feel it's kind of easier because you cannot make any mistake. You know, I don't know if it makes sense to you, but yeah, if I want to draw something that doesn't exist, I cannot fail at. I mean, there are no rules anymore, you know. So yeah, I feel like it's easier actually. Here's the behind the scene of how I give like this kind of shiny look to the hair. Doesn't look good at the beginning, but in the end it's better. Was getting dinner. I'm back. Okay. Original character. I was about to try drawing a bit, but drawing a bit to have you got a suggestion. Oh, if I have a suggestion for you. A suggestion about what you should draw, you mean? I can you can give me a suggestion. Yeah, you can, but I'm all yeah, I feel like I'm about to I mean, not I feel, but yeah, I'm only here for like 30 minutes. So yeah, you can give me a suggestion if you want. I'm gonna try to put it in this drawing, but can't guarantee you anything. How long you've been posting on Instagram? I think my first post is like from April 2017. Yeah. It was like a pretty simple drawing, but I remember it took me like 2 hours because it was a brush pen drawing. And at the time I wasn't comfortable at all with brush pen, so it took me way longer than it should have. And yeah. But I have the old sketchbook right next to me, so I can show you later if you want. And yeah, I didn't really post that much at the time, like once every 2 weeks at some point. Yeah, at the beginning I was posting mostly almost every 2 or 3 days, and then it became like once every 2 weeks or anything. And eventually I got more, you know, seriously into it. So see, I don't really like the way I drew the goggles because they are not. I mean that's because of the head, but they are not centered on the head. Doesn't really look good to me. I mean, if you have an idea for me, what something fun to draw would be really would be to clarify. Okay. What something funny you should draw? I don't know, a smoking tiger, for example. Okay, I'll do that later. I also like ballpoint pen because you can also like do thinner lines and thicker lines if you want. But the problem with this, you cannot use any water-based ink because it's gonna remove the ink from the ballpoint pen. I think you make a plasma gun in the end of him, or make armor select. Good idea, thanks man. I remember I've seen my drawing from 2 or 3 years ago and feeling of how better I'd become. It was the most inspiring thing. Yeah, of course. Sometimes you just forget from where you started, you know. Ooh, I don't really like the way I drew this. You could almost make a helmet or give her a ponytail behind the goggles, you know, to make her head appear slightly bigger and goggles in place. Like the ponytail here, you mean? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I did well. Pretty questionable move. Well, we'll see later. If I'm not mistaken, you changed from printer paper to watercolor paper. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, a wise person probably in the chat suggested me that I should draw on better paper. Which was like, yeah, a really wise suggestion. So, I don't know, it's been like 2 weeks now. I only use regular paper for like pure warm-ups or studying, you know. I'm trying to focus a little bit because it's not going really well so far. Gotta go see you soon. Yeah. Good to see you stream again. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It should be like more frequent now. Didn't expect me to go ahead and do it. I was just asking. Did that make sense to you? Yeah, of course it did. But I feel like it's great value. I mean, yeah. But yeah, we were talking about digital painting at the beginning, so yeah, let me know if you would be interested. Maybe I'll post something in my story, Instagram story later, and you'll tell me if you're interested in it. I really do prefer traditional drawing over digital painting, but maybe you also like it, I don't know. Yeah, what I'm doing is like mostly trying to keep it as I don't know, realistic as possible. So I don't really care about my stroke being shaky or what. Um, what will eventually make the difference is like if it's if it feels realistic, you know, the details, and I don't know, like if things go well together, like the same perspective, uh, if it's symmetrical or not. Like, uh, why why not give her a cybernetic left arm holding something, a gun, cigarette? I could, but like left arm. Oh yeah, left arm. Yeah, of course. You're smart. Yeah, why not? Because I was about to say that this part wouldn't be interesting to make something out of it, because I wouldn't see it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like this, drawing like a glove. When I draw like the hands of a character or anything, I really like drawing the knuckles because it helps me put everything in place. There you go. And yeah, also when I draw like the arm like this, my mistake was usually was to try to show too much, you know, Like I wanted to draw like the full forearm, and eventually it didn't really make sense, you know, because it's not supposed to arrive here. It's like the perspective wants you to dive in the drawing, so it was really weird and counterintuitive for me to like draw such a small forearm, especially when you remember what I told you about being not taking your time enough, you know, and drawing short forearms, legs, or anything. So yeah, and yeah, still at this point, it doesn't really make sense for me to draw such a small forearm, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, let's draw the rest of the arm, and maybe eventually it will make sense. I really want to draw the hair now because I don't like how it looks, but it might be really boring to see me just like draw black strokes here and there. Just gonna do it like real quick, like this for now. Oops, sorry. Yeah, prefer the hair like this. Okay, better. It will, because if I go forward of the characters, everybody is kind of foreshortened. Yeah, of course. Exactly. But yeah, what I was saying is that it's still counterintuitive to me and my brain. You use brush pen? Yeah, I do, but I forgot to change the cartridge of mine, so it's kind of empty. And I don't know about you, but I mean, yeah, I use this one. I really like it. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can see. And yeah, but the cartridge is empty, and I try to keep it like this and just fill it with a little bit of black ink, because the ink flow is better when it's not full at all, almost empty. But at the same time, it's not really good for the pen, because the black ink tend to, you know, get dry, and then everything is stuck in the pen. So it's kind of annoying, but it does the job. Do you guys wish to experience what it would be like to have edited memory Pentel Pocket? I don't know what the name of the pen, but yeah, it's a Pentel brush pen. I mean, there's something written in here. I don't know if you guys can read. Trying to bring it closer to the camera. Yeah, I don't know how you call it. I imagine it sometimes. I have such a hard time using those. It's Pentel Pocket here. Okay, I really love it. I also have like big ones, you know, but I really prefer the small one. I used to draw with brush pens like this, but oh, I thought I had another one, but actually no. But yeah, I prefer the smaller one. It bumps so much ink, yeah. I wish there were like other brands that would fix this ink flow issue, because it's like so annoying. I use a tissue next to me, and I feel like I draw, and there's almost more ink on the tissue than on my paper. It's like so frustrating. And I'm like starting a new cartridge, hoping it's almost empty so I can enjoy the pen, which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it. Oops, didn't mean to do this. Yeah, but next time I'm gonna try to draw with a brush pen. Just gonna have to like use a tissue and or maybe I fill up the cartridge, because there are not a lot of them that you can refill, you know. So that's why I really like this one too, because I have black ink here, but I don't really use it that much, except for, you know, like the grayscale, like with this kind of pen. I don't know if you are familiar with it, but it's like water with a little bit of black ink, and yeah, but it's pretty hard to use with a peanut pen, as I told you, because it's like gets removed by the water. I mean, not removed, but oh, I should have done this earlier, by the way. Here in big ink in big ones is more smudgy. I don't actually remember. It's been a while since I didn't use it, and I don't know why. For some reason, I just kept them even if they were empty. What have you been sketching these past days? I don't know, random stuff. Kind of the same, but I'm trying to do different things also, like more actions than just, you know, regular poses and stuff like that. More interaction between the characters. I was working on, yeah, you know, the interaction between the characters I drew at some point, and then I did something else. I don't know, but yeah, I came back to it because I feel like it's a great value in a drawing when you have two characters interacting with each other. Anthony Wheeler uses a Kame brush pen. It's much easier to control. I want to try it someday. Interesting. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind, because I feel like Pentel is like the big brand that you eventually know when you start getting into brush pens, but I don't know if they are the best, and I didn't do that much research, so I don't know. I don't really know any other brands of brush pen brands, you know. What time is it? Oh, okay. Almost 6 here. Gonna have to stop soon. So yeah, if you have any questions or want me to explain something by drawing it, or questions about my process, you can go now. Or yeah, if you want to see all drawings, I mean, yeah, some of you have been asking or telling me that it helped them, you know, like seeing how they could improve or anything. So if you want to, we can like review one or two, or maybe I should just, yeah, go with this drawing there. Oh, you can see here. Those are the overpriced fine lines. Which ones? The Kame brush pen or the Pentel brush pens are the overpriced? Because I feel like Pentel is already pretty expensive. Oh, Kame is more expensive? Okay. How much for a pen, for example? I would kind of like both. Drawing is great though. Oh, thank you. Drawing is great. Yeah, okay. Oh, can like both. For what? Finishing this drawing or advice or on something else and old drawing review. I don't know. £35 for one pen. Like, wow, that is crazy. Hopefully you can like refill the cartridge. Otherwise it's like stealing. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it, but yeah. £35 for one pen is like really expensive. But I'm gonna look for it, like just to see. Because it's also really, really frustrating to draw with a pencil brush pen. Oops, sorry. Oh. I don't know why I like drawing this thing at the moment. Oops. Whoops. I think I'm just gonna go crazy on the oxygen bottles here. Oh, I didn't see this measure. So basically, you've been progressing by being very critical to your own drawings. Yeah, basically, yeah. And even right now, I'm not like I'm pretty hard to satisfy with my own drawings. I can think they are okay, and and pretty, yeah, pretty good or decent, I would say. But yeah, most of the time, I'm not really like 100% or even 80% satisfied of the drawing. So, but at the same time, I keep in mind that I'm getting better and better. So, oops. So yeah, it's 6 p.m. here. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to finish this one, and then we're gonna maybe talk a little bit if you want, or I'm just gonna talk and show you all drawings, and then it's gonna be it. You seem to be a fan of Takeshi Murakami. How do you know that? I mean, I'm not a fan, but I really like what he does. But how do you know that? Well, Jungi is too, and I see the smiley on his work too. Jungi is too what? Sorry, I didn't get it. Jungi is what? But I don't know if he does it as a nod to him. I just know that it's connection, and he likes his stuff. Yeah, with Takeshi Murakami. Yeah, I don't know. I like his vibe. He seems to like, I don't know, be an interesting person to work with, or yeah, he's in a very good mood most of the time. And yeah, I don't know. What's up? Do you remember me from Insta? It's Telic Draws. Yeah. How are you? If you just arrived, I'm sorry. It's like almost the end of the stream, so you could watch the replay if you want, but you just arrived to the end. How are you though? should have drawn this like this because it's from above. Oh, sorry, you can see here. I'm doing fine, and I'm in my bed. I was asleep. How are you? Good, good, good. And yeah, no problem. It's fine. You didn't miss much actually. As I said, yeah, I feel pretty rusty. I'm drawing in front of the camera, so didn't miss much. We talked about a few things, but yeah, I don't know what else I should add. So I'm just gonna go crazy with the wires. I mean, not crazy because I want to finish it. Not too late, so we have time to talk and everything. But you have kind of self-developed technique or to memorize from a form of object to draw. Like people do mental sketching and all kind of crazy stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I try to imagine how to draw things beforehand in my head, or when I'm not drawing, I think about drawing, so maybe it helps too. I didn't really think about it before. But yeah, it's kind of like projection, like imagining myself succeeding something. A lot of people do it, even like in sports, usually athletes, they do this for preparation. So yeah, maybe it helps actually. I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, it's like mostly self technique, and it's like kind of learning a language. You just translate an idea that you have in your head into a movement on paper, and you train your dexterity, obviously, so you can hold the pen the right way. But most of the drawing comes from inside your head. I mean, in my opinion. And yeah, if you like, yeah, if you get all the processes in your mind, well, just have to use them. But yeah, that's once again what I was saying about process library rather than mental library. I don't like where I drew the end here actually. Oops, I forgot to finish this wire here. Just gonna go this way. Sorry, my cap keeps hitting my microphone. Hope it's not too annoying. Jungi says to draw in his head. I feel like I've done it before, but I don't fully understand it. Yeah, I don't really understand it either. But I think it works differently for everyone, you know. For some people, it's gonna be like obvious how to do it, and for some people, it might not be that obvious. And I feel like some people won't be able to, I don't know, to draw from memory or imagination, and that's really bad. Maybe you have to train a little bit more, or maybe you're not just made to draw like this, but you have to find your own way. And yeah, because it might look impressive, but it's just that I don't really like drawing with a reference because I'm not very good at it. So yeah, each one is method. Yeah, I really don't like it, to be honest. But as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it's like a training, so I got something from it anyway. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna just open up my old sketchbook. We're gonna talk a little bit, and then it's gonna be it for today. Peanut B, what did you say? Sure, I just like how some people can draw though. But I wonder if it's impossible to learn to draw from memory to that level. Hope it's not. Yeah, same. I don't really have the answer to this question, to be honest, because I've tried, like, sometimes I showed a drawing to someone, and it was a girl, and she was like, whoa, how can you do this and everything? And I was like, I mean, it's pretty simple once you put enough time and effort. Like, and I took a paper and I gave her one, and I started drawing something like I was like, okay, let's draw a face. And I was like, okay, just do the same stroke as me. Right after, I was like, you know, it's, oh, not the good pen. Oops. I was like, you know, it's pretty easy once you have like the good methodology, if it makes sense. So I was like, it's more in your mind than in your hand, you know. I was like, okay, do this stroke, and then 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 do this stroke. And she had like almost the same drawing as me in the end, but she just needed me to guide her into drawing what she had to draw. I mean, had to draw. At least if she wanted to draw something I knew how to draw. But yeah, it was pretty funny because she was sure she didn't know how to draw, and in the end she did. She drew something she was proud of. It wasn't that big, but it was a little bit better than what she used to do, you know. Yeah, I hope it's possible. Sorry for the usually people are really hard with visualizing stuff, That's what I noticed. I'm still figuring out what it means to visualize. Yeah, I'm not very good at visualizing either, so I can totally understand it. Oops. Jungi, even though he doesn't admit that thought about the wording and philosophy very clearly. It's very concise, but you have to know the correct meaning. The correct meaning of what? Peanut B? I didn't get it. Oops, I'm sorry. I gotta pay attention. It might be really annoying in your ears. I'm sorry. That's an interesting example. What's in your head? Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel like it's 80% in your head, and yeah, 20. No, I would say, I don't know, 20, 15% the end, and the rest is like dexterity. It makes sense. So you can like handle your pen perfectly. I don't know if it makes sense because it's like 5% dexterity but 15% hands, which is basically the same thing. So yeah, 20% dexterity and yeah, 80% in your head. Correct meaning of the word he keeps using: observe, visualize, understand. Okay. Hope we'll see you next week. Yeah, probably next week. Maybe not the weekend because I won't be at home. But maybe Thursday. Oh no, maybe not Thursday. Maybe Wednesday then. I don't know. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here. I just can't stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Said I'm gonna stop here. Here. Okay, here. There's no more paper anyway, so. Okay. I stop. Okay, let's read the comments. I put it closer because it's really hard. How can I read the comments more easily? Yeah, like this. Okay. I'm just gonna grab like my sketchbook and we're gonna talk about it and talk about anything you want. So yeah. Where was I? Normally we have different meaning or understand, but Jungi says it's easy if you understand what you want to draw. To him, understand is not just know. To him, it's all the practice combined. Yeah, I agree. Because now that I experienced it, I feel like yeah, that's what it means. But maybe not. But it would be my definition anyway. I don't think it's impossible because I find myself creating scenes from my imagination and then thinking, how would a character fit in it here or there? And then it's just learning to put that on paper. Yeah, true. But it also comes from practice, you know. So, but you're right. I don't think it's impossible either. You have to just put time, effort, and passion, and it will eventually come. I mean, I hope it's gonna happen to me though. Before I thought of the word understanding as just knowing what it is you draw. But when Jungi says understand, he means you know you've drawn a million times. I have a fully mastered. Yeah, true. That's also what I mean by, you know, meant sorry, I keep forgetting. Process library rather than just visual library, because it's easy to see something and then remember it, but it's very different to draw it. And yeah, the example I give all the time is like drawing a hand with fundamentals like anatomy and perspective and light you can fix, and just this is your mental library. Yeah, it is, but yeah, as I said, it also comes from practice, because knowing where the light should hit isn't enough, in my opinion. Like, it's very subtle and it depends on a lot of situations. So I don't know. I feel like it all comes back to the process library, but just my opinion. So yeah, that is the first drawing I was talking about, you know, earlier. And this one took me way longer than it should have. I think I showed you last time. I mean, in the stream that got blocked by YouTube. I mean, striked. That's what I mean by visualizing, creating a vivid image inside your head. But again, you have to translate it to paper. Yeah, exactly. And that's the translation that takes the most time to master, in my opinion. And that's why I say he has carefully thought of his philosophy and his wording. Even though it might seem like otherwise, I'm realizing what it means really slowly. Hopefully, I will figure it out. Yeah, I agree. Once again, it takes time. So yeah, see here, 2017, and it was like my first logo. And I think I made a few tests here and there. This is with a Rotring pen, I think. And I even think it's like the same one I used back in the days, because I didn't really use it that much. I mean, I didn't buy any other because I don't really like it. I like the look. I mean, I wasn't very good at the time, so maybe it's because maybe it's why I don't really like the look of it most of the time. I draw with it, but yeah, I didn't really like. So here's another test, I think. Let me see if I can show you what's behind. Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. So yeah, it took me like 2 hours, and I don't know if it took me like 2 hours with all the testings, or only 2 hours for the final one. I don't really remember. But yeah, what else can I show you? Yeah, so this one was the first one, and the second one I posted was oh, okay, great example. This one And see what I was talking about earlier, like thinking about finishing quickly, you know, the distance between the shoulder and the elbow is like very very short, and from the elbow to the end is very short too. I was just, you know, rushing everything to finish it because I didn't feel comfortable. So I wanted to finish it. So I was like, okay, I'm done. Go next. Yeah, next step. Which is something I understood pretty late, but yeah. Some of you like ask me reviews in DMs, which I always like doing. No problem with that. And yeah, that's the most common mistake I see most of the time. Shortened members, like arms, even here, you know, I tried to like make it look foreshortened, but it was way too short. I mean, it was a brush pen, and I wasn't accurate enough with my hand to use it. So, what else could I have expected as a result? You know. I think, yeah, it's in chronological order. So this one is probably the third one, and it's gonna be the last for today. And oh, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So I don't know how long it took me, but a lot of time. And yeah, as you can, oops, sorry. As you can see here again, the forearm is very short because I wasn't really safe, you know, with my drawing. So once again, I tried to end it as fast as possible, and yeah, eventually I would like draw this part very quickly and make it look like he's, I don't know, children arm, or I don't know, you know, I don't know if it makes sense. But yeah, so the importance of taking your time here, and here's like all the tries. I was so pissed at the time because I really like the look of this face, but oops, sorry, you can't see. I really like the look of this face, but it was, you know, at the bottom of the page, so it was useless. But I really wish I could use it for this one, but I was kind of okay with this one. And yeah, I think it's gonna be it for today.